What's up, guys? This is Astranox. I lost my very first character in Last Epoch. I just started playing it. This is Season 3. Blind playthrough, Void Knight, level 52. This is minutes before it actually happened. I lose my character, and my character goes down extremely fast. Like, I've been playing for quite a long time, and I was at like the end of my session, right? This is about 32 hours after the Season 3 came out. I did get some sleep like a few hours before, but like I was ready to go to sleep basically, but I was like, you know what, just a bit more, right? Just a bit more. And you might be like, why is this guy kind of like happy, right? It happens in the next zone, right? Why is this guy so like looks happy? Is because my new character is insane. My new character deals way more damage than my Void Knight. My Void Knight seems kind of like trash. That's what happened here. I died. I got killed by Ghost, Hell Barrage, Frostbite. Like, it's damage over time. It's burst damage. It's damage over time. I will show you. I had to recreate the event. I show you guys different, you know, type of like burst damage happening. And basically what happened is because I wasn't recording, I ran out of space, and I was just recording like what I wanted, and I had no idea this would happen, right? Like, this is after it happened. Look at the damage. Look how quick he takes me down. Recreating it, I only have 34% cold resistance. Lesson learned. That was my only resistance that was actually low. All my other resistances are at like 75. And of course, I'm like in a cold zone with 34% cold resist. Not so good, but you can see the burst damage is completely crazy. Even if you try to escape, right? If you're out of potion charge, you try to escape. Look at that. If you get hit there before you load the town, you're done. You're done for. You lose your character. So here are the issues. 34% cold resist. My belt, instead of giving me health, I have a belt that actually gives me, it gives me like shield, right? But the shield decays over time. So basically, if I didn't have this belt, I would have survived. If I had some more cold resistance, I would have survived. But you can see the burst damage is completely ridiculous that the Ghost kind of like unique monster is doing. Now, if I would meet this monster, not in the story, but if I met this monster, let's say, I don't know if Ghost can show up when you're doing the Monolith of Fate, when you're like doing maps and stuff like that. Can Ghost show up at level 100 with like a dangerous mod, right? Because when I got killed by Ghost, he was like, he had like a cold enchant. Like what you saw, the burst damage he was doing, it was like that. But the thing is, I was not just fighting him. There were other monsters. My health was not like 100%. I was like maybe like 80-ish. And then the thing is, I didn't get hit with all that burst damage because I'm playing, I'm avoiding stuff. Like, I was just showing you guys what kind of damage he can do. He's definitely overtuned, but if I had the cold resistance, I would be taking like something like 60% less damage if I was at 75% cold res, right? But it just goes to show you that, like, of course, knowledge is power in ARPGs when you play hardcore, right? Like, if you know what to expect, if you keep your resist capped, if you have multiple layers of protection, right? It's not only about resistance, it's also about your armor, because it works for physical, it works for, you know, magical damage. It's about your movement speed, knowing what the monster do so you can prevent, like, you know, kind of like how to dodge their abilities. Like, it's a lot of information. But when you know these things, it makes things so much easier. That was a blind playthrough. I don't know. So now I'm actually showing you guys that my character, this is after I rip, but I was like, you know what? I didn't try the Monolith of Fate. Let me just hop in there and see what my level 52 Void Knight can do. As you can see, he's handling this perfectly fine. This is level 62 content, right? So I was actually thinking in hardcore to go in there to kind of like level faster. But with my second character, I actually was able to do this place, not even level 40. Even before level 40, I was crushing this place, this level 62 place in hardcore, right? But now you can see the survivability of my Void Knight is actually really good. You know, like I'm dodging stuff and I'm doing some big slamming. And the thing is, another thing beside my belt, I'm not getting health out of my potions. That's an issue, right? That would have prevented me from dying for sure, because that damage over time from that frostbite, from the hell barrage, from ghost is deadly. Like, the thing is, when it was happening, I took some burst damage, but then my health was just like going down and I was chugging potions after potion. I used all of them. And the thing is, when you don't get health and you get some shield, I forgot the name of the what it's called, the shielding in the game. It's like 4 letters. When you're getting shield, it decays when you don't have a lot of intelligence, right? So it decays and then you're left with however much health you had. So it's very little, and then, you know, the damage over time just eats you up. You're done. You're done for. Not only the shielding is like decaying, but you're also taking damage on that, and then it quickly gets into your health pool. So like, I was trying to basically leave the game, but you know, I don't have a macro for that. A lot of players, you know, they play in a hardcore and they have a macro to quick exit the game. I don't like to play it like that, to have a macro and just like chicken out. Yeah, that's what happened. And this is the belt that I was actually building up to get. And you can see me handling like stage 3 nemesis, like tier 3 nemesis. Like, it's fine. Like, my character can just handle a lot of stuff. And the other thing is that I was using a sword that was giving me 7 shield per hit. So when I spin to win, right, I'm building that shield like crazy. So basically, I have like 1085 health, and then I get over 1000 shield pretty easily when I'm doing AoE into a pack. So my way of fighting with the Void Knight before was like, if I'm struggling with a monster, a boss, like a unique or something like that, I just charge into pack of monster and I drag the monster along with me. So I'm able to get more potion charges. I'm able to rebuild my shield really quick because of that crazy sword that's only level 6. So my playstyle had to change, and I swapped the weapon just like minutes before. I actually show you guys at the start of the video. Minutes before I swapped my weapon, so my playstyle had to change. So like, however I was handling things before, my strategy was getting changed, right, on the fly. And I mean, you just learn, but I'm really enjoying the game. This new character that I've built, I'll reveal it in a moment here when I get at the end of the video. Just a few minutes now. Actually, we're like a minute away from it, or seconds. But yeah, I have learned that basically my Void Knight deals very little damage, because my new one is dealing easy 10 to 20x. 20 times more damage than my Void Knight. This is completely ridiculous. It's overpowered, and that might not even be an OP build. That's the thing. So it really goes to show that, you know, like, when you go in there blind and you're not following, you know, guides to, you know, use a meta build or something like that, I like it. I like it because, you know, that's the best way for me to learn about a game. I gotta put myself in these type of situations to really like test the character. And when you play in hardcore in a blind playthrough, like, you have to test the waters. You have to see how much damage the monsters are dealing, but have some resist for everything at least, because yeah, cold resist, I should have built it, and I was always trying to build cold resist, but I didn't have the those charms, whatever they're called. I didn't have enough of those to boost my cold res, and the gear that I was using, right, like, I didn't have cold res. But to be honest, I should have been crafting. I should have been using like some yellow, like, rare gear instead of some unique, just to increase my cold resist. So here is my brand new character. Actually, I'm already level like 56 as I'm you know, talking now. And that's like the boss in chapter the end of chapter 8 or something like that, because I'm in chapter 9 now. And you can see my Necromancer is dealing so much damage. Look at my army just decimating everything. Alright, so that's it for this one, guys. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash the like and subscribe to the channel. I'm Astranox. Good luck with all ya do. Peace out for now.